Good evening, students. Uh, so today I am going to discuss EMI, equated monthly installment. Okay, this is the topic. Which one is left in the topic perpetuity, sinking funds, and EMI? So this is the last topic. Okay. So what is meant by EMI? So let me write the definition first. Okay, an EMI, that is equated monthly installment, is a fixed payment made made by a borrower made by a borrower to a lender at a specified date at a specified date every month to clear off the loan to clear off the loan. Okay, so EMI is a fixed monthly payment. EMI means it is a fixed monthly payment. Okay, that is made by the borrower to the lender. Okay, at a specified date in every month. Okay, so that is called EMI. And also from the full form you can say it is equated monthly installment. So it has to be paid at every month, right? So now the question is how to calculate the EMI. Okay, so for calculation of EMI, there are two methods. First one is your flat rate method, and second method is your reducing balance method. So in your syllabus these two methods are given. Okay, so now I will discuss these two methods one by one. First I will discuss the flat rate method. First one is your flat rate method. What is meant by flat rate method? Flat rate method. In flat rate method, there is a formula for EMI. EMI is equals to principal plus interest divided by number of payments. Okay, or you can also say EMI is equals to P plus P into N into I divided by N, where P is your principal borrowed, I is interest rate per month, and N is your number of payments. So this is the formula we will use in this method, flat rate method. Okay, where this principal means P, this interest can be found by P into N into I divided by N. Okay, so this is your formula from flat rate method. Let me take one example, then you will understand. Example 1. Sanjay takes a personal loan of rupees 5 lakh at the rate of 12% at the rate of 12% per annum for 3 years. For 3 years. Calculate his EMI. Calculate his EMI by using flat rate method. By using flat rate method. Okay, so let's solve this question. Here the principal he borrowed is rupees 5 lakh. 5 lakh. Okay. Interest is 12% per annum. Okay, so the value of I will be 12%. Percent means divide by 100. Okay, 12% means 12 by 100. Okay. It is per annum means per year, but our I was, it is interest rate per month. So in 1 year there is 12 month, right? So for every month it has to be divided by 12. Okay. Again I am discussing this part. Okay, so the rate of interest was 12%. Okay, 12% we can write 12 by 100. It was per annum, 12% per annum. Okay, per annum means per year, right? Per year means 1 by 1 year, right? Per year means 1 by 1 year. So 12 by 100 multiply, and in 1 year there are 12 months, so it is like this, 12 by 100 into 1 by 12. Okay, so divide by 100, you will get this value, you will get 0.01. and what is the number of payments, and what is your number of payment? Number of payment means कितना EMI हमें देना है. ओके, सो एक साल में हमें 12 EMI देना है. पर मंथ में 12 EMI हमें देना है एक साल में. we have to pay 12 EMIs in a year. So how many EMIs will be there in 3 years? So it is 12 EMIs in 1 year. So he is taking loan for 3 years. So 12 multiply 3, it is 36 number of payments he has to make. Okay. Now the value of P we got, I got, N got. Then the value of EMI we can find. EMI is equals to P plus P into N into I divided by N. So your P is 5 lakh 5 lakh plus again 5 lakh multiply N is your 36, multiply the value of I is 0.01 divided by N is your 36. If you solve this value, then you will get 68,000 6 lakh 80,000 by 36. So you will get 18,888.89. So this is your EMI. EMI will be equals to rupees 18,888.89. So he has to pay this much amount every month to clear the loan. So this is your EMI by using the flat rate method. I hope this is clear. Now our second method is is your reducing balance method. Okay, reducing balance method. So in reducing balance method, the formula for EMI is P into I into 1 plus I whole to the power n divided by 1 plus I whole to the power n minus 1. Or you can also write P into I, divide numerator and denominator by 1 plus I whole to the power 10. 1 plus I whole to the power n. If you divide numerator by 1 plus I whole to the power n, then this part and 1 plus I whole to the power n, it will be cancelled, and in denominator you will get 1 minus 1 by 1 plus I whole to the power n. Okay, so P into I into, you can also write like this, 1 minus 1 plus I whole to the power minus n. Okay, it is your minus n. Clear? And you can also write like this, P by P into I by A n bar divided by I, where A n bar divided by I is equals to 1 minus 1 plus I whole to the power minus n. Okay, so this is the formula that we will be using for EMI in reducing balance method, where P is your amount borrowed, I is your rate of interest per month, n is your number of payment, just like the flat rate method. Okay, now let me take one example. Example 1. Mr. Sarma borrowed rupees 10 lakh from a bank to purchase a house, and decided to repay the loan by equally, or you can say by EMI, equated monthly installment, in 10 years. If bank charges interest at 9% per annum compounded monthly, then calculate the EMI. And it is also given that 1.0075 whole to the power 120 is equals to 2.4514. It is given. Okay, now let's solve this question. The value of P is given 10 lakh rupees, 10 lakh. I is given to you, right, 9% per annum, 9%, so it is 9 by 100. Per annum means per year, and in a year there are 12 months, so you have to divide by 12 because I is your interest rate per month. Okay, so it is 9 by 1200. When you solve this, then you will get 0.0075. N is your number of payment. Number of payment means how many monthly installment he has to pay. In 1 year he has to pay 12 monthly installment, so in 10 years he has to pay 12 multiplied 10, that is 120 EMIs he has to pay. Okay, now let's apply the formula. Our formula was P into I divided by 1 minus 1 plus I whole to the power minus n. Okay, this was your formula. Clear? Or you can also write the first formula. First formula was P into I into 1 plus I whole to the power n divided by 1 plus I whole to the power n -1. You can also use this because I am not using this -n because the value is given here, it is 120, right? The value of -120 is not given, so the power is, the value of power 1.0075 to the power 120 is given. Okay, the 1.0075 whole to the power -120 is not given, so that is why I am not using here that -n formula. Okay. Now P is your 10 lakh, put here 10 lakh. 10 lakh multiply I is your 0.0075 multiply 1 plus I, right? 1 plus I will be your 1 plus I. So the value of I is 0.0075. So 1 plus I will be 1.0075 whole to the power n. The value of n is 120. Okay. So divided by 1 plus I, right? So 1 plus 0.0075. So 1.0075 whole to the power n, that is 120 minus 1. Now put all the values. 10 lakh, right? 10 lakh multiply 0.0075 and the value of this 1.0075 whole to the power 120, it is given to you. It is how much? It is 2.4514 divided by 2.4514 minus 1. When you solve this, then you will get the value as 12,667.42. So this is your value of EMI that he has to pay every month to clear the loan. Okay, I hope it is clear for you. I hope you can now calculate EMI by using these two methods. Okay. Okay. There is one more topic, amortization of loans. Okay, there is not much to study. Amortization of loan, I'm taking one example, you will understand what is meant by amortization of loan. Now next example, example number 2. A couple wishes to purchase a house for rupees 10 lakh. With a down payment of rupees 2 lakh. If they can amortize the balance, the balance at 9% per annum compounded monthly for 25 years. What is their monthly payment? Monthly payment means what is their EMI. Okay. And also what is the total interest paid? Given that a 300 bar divided by 0.0075, this value is given to you 119.1616. This value is given to you. Okay. Now let's solve this question. Okay, you can see a couple wishes to purchase a house for rupees 10 lakh with a down payment. At the time of purchasing, at the time of purchase the couple made a down payment of rupees 2 lakh out of 10 lakh, right? So they paid already 2 lakh. So how much amount are left? 8 lakh, right? Because that 8 lakh he has to borrow from the bank or borrow from the lender. Okay. This whole 10 lakh they don't have to borrow because they already made a down payment of 2 lakh. So what is the principal borrowed here? It is 8 lakh. Okay, it is 8 lakh. Now 9% per annum. Okay, again, so what will be the value of I? I is your 9% per annum. Okay, 9% per annum. So 9%, percent means divided by 100 per annum, but I is your interest rate per month. So you have to divide by 12 because in a year there are 12 months. So you will get 0.0075. Compounded monthly for 20 years, 25 years. Okay, so number of EMIs he has to pay. In 1 year he has to pay 12 EMIs. So in 25 years, how much EMIs he has to pay? He has to pay 300 EMIs. Okay, 300 number of EMIs he has to pay. Now what is their monthly payment? So we have to find the monthly EMI first. Okay, so EMI we just studied that it is P into I divided by A n dash n bar divided by I. Okay, like this. Then the another formula. Okay, right, like the first formula was P into I into 1 plus I whole to the power n divided by 1 plus I whole to the power n minus 1. Now we have divided the numerator and denominator by 1 plus I whole to the power n. So after that we reduce that formula into this form also, because this value is given, the value here it is given in the form of this. So we have to use this formula. Okay, so P into I, P is your 8 lakh. Okay, P is your 8 lakh, multiply I, the value of I is your 0.0075 divided by 8 lakh. Okay, it is 80 lakh, 8 lakh. Okay, now A n bar is your 300 bar divided by I, the value of I is 0.0075. okay, so it is your 8 lakh I think there is some mistake in the formula. Okay, there is no this part. Okay, this is the only part here, so we have to make some changes here. Okay, so here this I you have to remove, this I you have to remove. Okay, and this part, the value of this will become I by 1 minus 1 plus I whole to the power minus n. So the value of this is this. Okay, so our EMI formula reduced into this in the reducing balance method. Okay, so there was a little mistake in the formula while writing, so now you can modify this formula. So it is you have to remove this part, okay. So now it is 8 lakh divided by the value of this is given in the question. It is how much? It is it is 119.1616. Now if you divide this 8 lakh by this value, then you will get the EMI as 6711 13.57. So this is your monthly installment, monthly payment he has to make. Okay, so total EMI he has to pay how many number of EMIs he has to pay? He has to pay total 300 EMIs. Okay, so to clear the loan, he how much money he will pay? He will pay total money 613.57. This money he is paying per month. He is paying per month. Okay, and total EMI he has to pay to multiply by 300. This much amount he has to pay to clear the loan. Okay, so we need how much interest he is paying, how much interest. So this much money he is paying, okay, to clear the, to amortize the loan. Okay, आउट ऑफ, बट उसने लोन कितना का लिया था? 8 लाख का लोन लिया था, राइट? प्रिंसिपल उसका ये था, 8 लाख का लोन लिया था और उसको पेमेंट इतना करना पड़ रहा है. सो ये टोटल जब इसको मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो ये कुछ आ जाएगा तुम्हारा पेमेंट. इसको मल्टीप्लाई करके जब 8 लाख से माइनस करोगे तो तुम्हारा जो इंटरेस्ट आएगा वो आएगा 12,14,071. So this is the interest he is paying. This is the interest he is paying. Okay, is it clear? 12 lakh 14,071. Okay, this is the payment, this is the interest that he has to pay. Okay, so these kind of questions you will find in the topic EMI, in flat rate method, reducing balance method, and this is the amortization of loan. Means like here you have to first find the EMI, now you have to find the total monthly installment. Okay, like that. Clear? I hope it is clear to you. So this topic EMI is completed. Now practice the questions from your book ML Agarwal, and you will have a good command on this topic EMI. Okay, so okay, study hard because your board exam is approaching. Okay, so bye, take care.